Alrighty, yo, what's just going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. DDG94 here, and today they literally did just legalize crashing out because apparently they are now implementing Uno into the casinos. Somebody gonna die. They trying to start some shit. Somebody gonna die at the casino playing Uno. Nigga, they better be ready because somebody gonna be in that bitch with a switchblade for real. They gonna come in that bitch with a switchblade. It's gonna look like a pen, but it's actually a switchblade. When somebody start getting stabbed in the neck and shit, yeah, you gonna realize what y'all done did. Ain't no way y'all, ain't no way y'all finna have niggas crashing out over Uno, bruh. Uno is already a top tier crash out game. Adding it to the casino with money, they finna shut down all the casinos.
Put that nigga ass in the dirt.
I tell you what.
Smoking on Pookie tonight.
I tell you what. I tell you what. This how we gonna do this.
Send some more, I'ma send them the same way. In a box, back to you.
Are you doing?
I'm just saying, bruh. The first nigga to get a draw four.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
The first nigga to get a draw four Uno, bro. I'm telling you. The first nigga to get a draw four in Uno, bro. I'm telling y'all, dog. It's over. I'm telling y'all. The first nigga to get a draw four Uno is over, bro. You're done. You're done. You're out of here. You getting packed up. You getting sit back in the pack. They finna cut your TV off. They finna cut your water off. They finna. You can't stop the rain. You can't stop the rain when it starts to pour. I'll tell you, it's gonna be a bunch of Lamars out here, bro. It's gonna be a bunch of Lamars out here, bro. You can't stop the rain. You can't stop the rain when it starts to pour. It's the casinos ain't safe no more, bro. I'll tell you, the first nigga to get a draw four in Uno, bro. You right there. You got Uno. The next thing you know, you got that one card left. You got two cards left. All of a sudden, all I need is a green. All I need is a green. All I need is a green, and it's over. All I need is a green, baby. Come on, green. Come on, green. Draw four. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. I'm putting cases on all you bitches. I'm surgical with this bitch. Pull that knife out. I'm surgical with this bitch. Hold on, I got one right here. Hold on. I'm surgical with this bitch. Yeah. I'm surgical with this bitch, Jay. Said draw four. Okay. Draw four. Cut your shit up, bro. Slice your shit up, bro. Tell you. Niggas gonna be walking around with them ninja blades and shit. Don't ask me where I got this from. Ask me where I got this from. Just know it's a ninja blade. When ninja blades, like Hadouken, throw it right at your motherfucking eye, nigga. Poke your damn eye out.
So boom. It is I, the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the chiseled Adonis, but of course you already knew that. And let me give you a PSA, if you will. The state of Nevada will be on fire for the remainder of 2025 because Sin City, Las Vegas decided it'd be very smart to go and build an Uno social club at the Palms Casino Resort. Terrible decision. The game of Uno is not to be played outside the confines of your home with your friends and family.
Yes,
it
sir.
is not to be played with strangers because Uno has caused more deaths than Russian roulette. It is a terrible decision to bring this game to the populace. It is to be played in your house. It doesn't matter what kind of game, card game, video game you play. Nothing is more hostile than Uno.
You ever played Uno?
Nah, spades is right up there. Spades, spades right up there with Uno. But Uno is probably the most deadliest.
Uno will make you kick a motherfucker ass.
Now, don't get me wrong. You could go and play blackjack. You could go play craps, roulette. I'll even give you poker and spades. But Uno almost always passes the point of civil discourse. And we've got to take into account, how exactly are we playing the game of Uno? Because there's a number of different people who play it different ways.
Yeah, you gotta understand, niggas play by their own rules when it come to Uno, bro. Niggas play by their own rules when it come to Uno. So if you gonna play by the rules that was stated by the card manufacturer, the people who make the Uno game, and got the actual rules, nigga, you know we don't play by the rules. We play house rules. Whoever house you at, that's the rules you play by. So if I hit you with a draw 4, I'm gonna hit you with another draw 4. And sometimes it'll be like you hit a draw 4, then that's your turn. But sometimes a motherfucker might hit you with a draw 2 and then hit you with another draw 2. Or sometimes a nigga might change the color and then put a card down instead of just changing the color and then ending their turn. So, hey, bro, nigga, hey, whoever house you at, that's why we play by house rules. Wherever house you at, that's the rules.
Almost no correct way to play Uno because whenever you run into somebody different, they all play Uno a different way. Some folks don't play stacking. Some individuals don't just so happen to allow the call of no Uno or no Uno out. Some individuals don't play with a pick and play. You pick up, then that's the end of your turn. There's a number of different rules, and even if you set the parameters, I can almost guarantee there's still going to be hostility. And let's take into account, what kind of cards are we going to be playing with? Because have y'all seen these new Uno cards? You've got the blank wild with a marker that comes with it. So if you happen to draw it and then play it, you can write in what you would want your opponents to do. So those memes of do this or pick up 25 cards, you mean to tell me that could come to life? I was just playing Uno in Miami, where one of the Uno cards said swap hands with a person of your choice. If somebody played that and I had Uno, and the individual who plays that card now prompts me to switch my Uno'd hand with one card, with their card, with nothing but a double-digit amount of cards, we might end the night with a casualty.
Are you going to ruin this fucking moment?
I absolutely have to.
And this is Las Vegas. You got to take into account the type of individuals who come here to gamble. Of course, you've got the party, youngins that's in the building to go and have themselves a good time. And then you have the generational debt gamblers, the people who will wager their house on possibly winning 20 grand. You got people who are drowning in interest. Loan sharks are threatening to break your knees. You think if they step into this Uno social club, they not gonna end up leaving in a casket? These are folks who they'll rather die than lose. I'm telling you, this is going to be a bad situation right now. And take into account the amount of drugs that circulate in the city and alcohol, somebody might get thrown off the roof.
Somebody gonna get up tonight.
I can tell you right now, this ain't fixing to be a good idea. I'll never forget high school days. We would play Uno every single day. We'd be in the library during first period, getting ready for second, because we were all on track to graduate senior year regardless. So since that was the case, why not just go and play Uno 3 times a day? First period, just before lunch, after school. I can tell you right now, the level of hostility used to reach its peak. There were some classmates who damn near wouldn't have made it to graduation day if cooler heads did not prevail. We would have been statistics because of Uno. And let me tell you something right now. We talking about grown adults, folks that got children, folks that got a mortgage, folks that's dealing with debt. Let's you skip them twice. I'm telling you right now, they might consider skipping the remainder of your life for you. You skip me, cool, I'll skip you. Here's a clubbing blow. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's just a Uno social club. It's not as if Las Vegas is bringing a game of Uno into all of the casinos. You take a look inside the social club, they got billiards in there. People is playing pool. They got a small, a bowling alley that's in there. Some folks are going to be in bowling. They got other tables to where people could play other card games. But it's Las Vegas. You think they're not going to find a way to where you can now gamble on the game? And the odds in Uno is absolutely terrible, right? There's no situation in which I have a 50+ chance of winning. No, you're always gonna be at odds. Let them put a dealer in there and set up a situation where the house always
It's over.
wins. There will be casualties on the news within the first 3 hours. Drop the draw 4 if you want.
Exactly.
Let me keep count of how much draw 4s is in this game. Somehow the dealer always got 2, and somehow they able to drop down a draw 2, a draw 4, a reverse, a skip at the most opportune time. I'm airing the place out.
Pull out the goddamn beast.
If you thought girls' trips in Miami end bad, watch what Uno does to friendships. And furthermore, watch what Uno does to marriages in Vegas. I can promise you, annulments and divorces will increase by 23% by the conclusion of the weekend of the very first installment of this Uno Social Club when it's open to the public. Because I'm telling you right now, here's a calling to all of the spouses. Please do not play this game together. Have one spectate, have one play. Because if you happen to be each other's opposition, all I got to say is, if the woman wins, you're leaving Lorena Bobbitt. If the man wins, you're leaving O.J. Simpson. One way or another, the marriage will not survive. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I hope you fucking die.
Mind you, I didn't even mention the elderly who like to go and gamble just to pass the time. You think Earl and Agnes, who both have a pacemaker, are gonna be able to endure a draw 4? Benedict might die on the reverse. Bertha can't survive the skip. It's gonna be a bad time. If you were somebody who were thinking to go and pivot into a new industry, become a coroner, into the funeral business, because there's gonna be an increase in the coming months. Now that I think about it, it completely slipped my mind. What about 2 for your mistakes? If you happen to not say Uno in time when you got 1 card, if you happen to try to pick and play if that just don't happen to be the rule, if you go out there and you stack, are you also playing the 2 for your mistake? Bro, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad. Somebody gonna get their ass whipped. I'm just saying, you better have some ironclad rules and restrictions, and you better have top-notch security on hand. You better have about 17 different Brock Lesnar security guards around the Uno table, and you make an example of the very first person who steps out of line to try to set the precedent so nobody else attempts to go and break the rules. Because I'm telling you right now, the moment that one person gets away with some sort of dastardly deed and they go unchecked, the game is gonna get out of hand. But y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about this Uno Social Club coming to Las Vegas. And best believe, if it ends up being a success, it's gonna find its way to casinos around the country. And then we gonna have a real issue. You thought World War III was gonna kick off abroad? You thought World War III was gonna be us against the damn robots? It's about to happen as a form of a civil war because of motherfucking Uno.
Draw 4. Reverse. Draw 4. You got one more motherfucking time, man. I'm telling you.
He's got a gun!
That's how it's gonna be, bro. But he's got a gun, bro. Ah! No, motherfucker, draw a four. You want to draw a four? I'm gonna draw the 4-4, nigga. That's the only four I'm drawing, nigga. I'm gonna draw out the 4-4 on your ass, nigga. Matter of fact, get the desk, nigga. Matter of fact, nigga, run all that shit. Run them pockets right now, nigga. I ain't finna lose all my motherfucking money on this shit because your bitch ass want. No, fuck that. Hey, it's bound to happen, bro. But anyway, so that's just gonna about do it for this one. But hey, they don't know what they have unleashed. Uno is a dangerous game, bro. They really think Uno is a safe and friendly game that you can play with friends. In fact, no, this is a game of life or death. You playing with your life. Now, I don't gamble. I don't go to casino. Well, I can't say I don't gamble. I be betting on football games. But aside from that, though, I don't really gamble. I don't really go to casinos. I don't find interest in giving away money to a casino. I don't see the interest in that or the logic in it. But I mean, if that's what you want to do with your time, then by all means, it's your money. Do what you want to do with it. But for me personally, I can't do it. But money on a Uno game, can't do it. Gonna be sitting in that upper room when you. That's what y'all gonna be seeing. That's all y'all gonna hear is that upper room. It's gonna be a sad day. It's gonna be a shame what happened to Flip.
I really miss my nigga. I really miss my nigga.
I'm just saying, man. But anyways, I'll see y'all in the next video. Till then, wish the best for y'all, man. Just stay safe out here, cause you get pokey poke poke. Fucking around with the wrong one, you gonna get pokey poke poke. You don't want to get that, so you might want to. Yeah. Anyway, so I'll see y'all in the next one. Till then, bye.